And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Here we are, starting to approach the halfway point of the season, DB, but the excitement has not diminished around here.
It has not in any way, shape, or form. This season has been thrilling to watch. To me, it feels like the league as a whole has really stepped up a level.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I brought up Jalen Williams, and coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Hartenstein with a screen on Vassell. Right side, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. It's good from long range.
Well, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort from downtown. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Castle against Williams. That one's not going to go. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Fox. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ring shot on the way. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Sohan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion.
Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Pass to Williams. to the middle. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him.
That is just fantastic pick-and-roll play by Jalen Williams. Going to say, okay, I can play make as well now.
Fox finds Wembanyama. It's stolen by Dort. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's SGA. Hartenstein passes to SGA. That one drops for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wembanyama outside. That three off the mark. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington. Dort passes to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama with it. He has 6. Outside, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 9.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Hartenstein with the screen on Fox. And it's SGA missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. Wembanyama high post. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well.
Right here.
Fox against SGA. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wembanyama's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Hartenstein, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense. Well, he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox, and Wiggins throws it down.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
The Spurs with the lead. Here's Wembanyama. 16 points for him. And the dunk by Sohan.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein, the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Sohan. Back to Castle. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Sohan missing. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Wiggins. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Castle. Williams against Wembanyama. Over Williams. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Wiggins, a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins. It's good. This game is all even. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Taken away by Williams. Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Zhang with a screen on Harper. Now Joe. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Harper from outside the arc. Rebound by Zhang. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Spurs working the ball around now. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's SGA. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harper the pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Outside for Wembanyama. Over Zhang. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wembanyama has got 25 points. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
They set the pick. Pass to Zhang. On deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
SGA creates so many shots by doing exactly that. Get to the restricted area and then kick it out to 3.
Wembanyama up top. Zhang defending. Wembanyama against Zhang. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on... Now, Wembanyama. 25 points in the game. Outside, Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Nobody near Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
5 on the clock. Here's Wallace, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. Boy, can Barnes just get up. Brutal on the catch and flush. Good luck with that.
And here now the Thunder. They trail by 1. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Wembanyama high post, working on Williams. They double team Wembanyama. It's taken away by Wallace. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Back to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Wembanyama with it. Last game, 26 points. Fox finds Sohan. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. The tray. Wembanyama down low. He's against Hartenstein. Barnes outside. A three from Wembanyama. The Thunder pull it in.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Sohan.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's a screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Making the smart choice there. Wembanyama's shot isn't there on the pick and roll, so he finds the open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Outside, SGA. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Williams. Jacks up a three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Castle. Bounce pass Wallace. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Fox. And then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins is checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building
something special.
Hartenstein. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's SGA missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Harper. Lets it go from deep. Castle. Great positioning on the putback. Castle's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Joe. Here's Hartenstein. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it's the activity of Hartenstein on the interior that makes the defender react and puts him in a tough spot.
Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Harper the pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Sohan.
And Sohan loves cutting to the basket. He's so good at it, at breaking down the defense.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to SGA. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Oh! It's a great dunk. That's athletic freak.
Wow.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Oklahoma City moving it around. The Thunder with another miss.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
That'll do it for the first half. Spurs out in front. They're up by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
It's too early to be talking about this. We do this every year. Just let it play out.
Where is the entertainment in that? Come on. All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Wow, Wembanyama, no question, making his presence felt. Scores in a variety of different ways. A special, special talent, Ernie.
Yeah, I'll echo your wow. I'm glued to the screen when this kid's playing. He is a joy to watch. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Hart.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Williams at the 3. Pulls it up. Not as good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, Jalen Williams keeping his foot on the gas pedal here. He is staying in attack mode.
Now, Sohan. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Now, here's Fox. SGA defending.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Fox against Dort to the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. There's the triple. Wiggins with the rebound.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Williams for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Wembanyama looking it over. Outside, Fox. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fox finds Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was...
So both teams changing it up here. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. That puts them in the lead. Champagnie's got his first bucket of the night. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Joe Good.
A very selfless player, Jalen Williams, putting the team ahead of himself.
Wembanyama against Williams. Here's Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Johnson against Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Up again. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama against Williams. The kick out to Harper. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Oklahoma City trailing. There's the pick. Here's Joe. Fires the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Stolen away. Williams against Johnson. Williams passes to SGA. Now Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Fox. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Williams.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
Wallace with the screen for Williams. Wallace outside. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 4. Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. 20 points for De'Aaron Fox. Oklahoma City has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Spurs working the ball around now. To the paint. Here's Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fox has got 17 points here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Williams, a screen on Fox. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done. Harrison
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Shot clock at 2. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. The Thunder with another miss.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Wembanyama. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. On the wing, Williams, covered by Barnes. Williams against Barnes. Jang with the screen for Wallace. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the Spurs making a change. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Thunder trailing by 11. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams inside, covered by Vassell. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Sohan finds Wembanyama. Launches it. Vassell outside. Wembanyama outside. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that
possession. Here's Williams. SGA, a screen on Vassell. Williams attacking. Pass to Hartenstein. Here is Williams. Covered by Vassell. 4 on the clock. And they get it.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama throws it down.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Williams for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And Wembanyama throws it down.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Dort. Now Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Now Dort for three. Not that time. It won't go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Hartenstein. Here's Wembanyama. He's defended by Hartenstein.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team. Going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. A huge two-handed slam.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Thunder trailing by 18. Outside Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Now here's SGA. Oh, and that crossover was nasty.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now Wiggins. Strong move off the glass.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Spurs leading by 14. Outside Vassell. Fox deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
Oh, the slam dunk. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
On the wing, Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at San Antonio, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course the Thunder, now 7.5 games back.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams in at the 3, small forward. Wembanyama with it. Hartenstein covering. Fox outside. Back to Vassell. Pass to Castle. Launches it. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Thunder's ball. SGA passes to Wiggins. And here's Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Unloads. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oh, got that one up quick. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. Outside, Williams. Pass to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Out to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on SGA. And it's Fox missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Deflects the pass. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fox picks him up, and the shot's good by Wiggins. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing. One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Outside, SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Defenses used to be able to live with Shea taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
Now Wembanyama coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Fires at the elbow. And it's SGA missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Hartenstein against...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Williams looking around. Wiggins outside, from outside the arc. Rebound by San Antonio.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Inside, Sohan using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now it's just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside, Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs trail by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Barnes passes to Sohan. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And he goes in for the dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Yeah, showing he can get physical, Wemby able to power right through the contact on the drive.
Pass to Wallace. The three ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day to try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Sorber. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Sorber's gotten his second bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. SGA looking around. Caruso outside. Pass to Sorber. He tries for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama's got 16 points now.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Pass to Harper. Sohan outside. Outside Wembanyama. There's the 3. And Wembanyama missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Castle comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. On the court for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at point guard. To the middle. Here's Williams. Up and in from the low block. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 13.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
SGA on the move. Lets the three fly. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double teamed. Pass to Barnes. Back to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Watched by Wallace. Here's the hook. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Williams, a screen on Fox. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalance any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Vassell. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Wembanyama with it. Hartenstein covering. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for OKC. They've led by as many as 11. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. SGA against Fox. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort, beyond the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Double on Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Fox outside. Wembanyama scanning the floor. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. SGA double. Up top, Hartenstein. 1:43 left in the first half.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
1:33 left to play in the first half of basketball. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Johnson, and it's Devin Vassell in for Harper. Inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Vassell, a screen on Hartenstein.
Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming. You see the poise, you see the patience. The more experience Wemby gets, the better he becomes.
Vassell with it. Hartenstein covering. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
SGA can't get it to go.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. Again, the Spurs score.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
I can see a number of different guys in the three-point contest. Every team in this league has a number of great, good shooters.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Aaron Wiggins out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Just 5 on the clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wembanyama with some nice D. And for San Antonio, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Fade away. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
On the wing, SGA. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein, it's good on the putback. Hartenstein's got 13.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Oh, there's the alley. Williams against Fox. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
Wembanyama, puts in, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 16.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Fox outside. The 3 is up. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. SGA against Fox. Oh, SGA finishing the drive.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The hook shot. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Back to Wiggins from deep. Pure from three-point range. Wiggins got 6. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow. The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Williams. Dort finds Wiggins. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Fox. Shot clock at 5. Taking it inside, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll be their 2nd of 4 total games at home. Dort for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Vassell passes to... What a move! Wembanyama!
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. SGA passes to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Timeout. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they're making a move up the power rankings. They got the best record in the conference and no doubt one of the scariest teams in the NBA. They're just so hard to game plan for.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. A step-back shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And got it! Another basket!
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for 3rd most 60-point games in league history. SGA passes to Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Shoots. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Oh, misses the dunk.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Kept alive. Another bucket. bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside, Williams. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Here's Williams. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Hawks against Gilgeous-Alexander. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
To the inside, knocked away, and stolen by Williams. Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Fox. SGA passes to Williams. On the wing, Caruso. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's miss number 7 out of 14 attempts. Right side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama double-teamed. Vassell outside. Three-pointer, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder trail by 6. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Tries the hook. Basket counts. And the Spurs lead by 8.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. San Antonio in second.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA, guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And they're pushing it up. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Caruso. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Caruso's got 5.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Spurs lead by 3. Caruso outside. 52 seconds left in the third. Joe misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Caruso. And yep, it's good. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nimble as ever. I think Caruso enjoys throwing guys off like this.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Everyone has an opinion on Victor, but my advice to Wembanyama is to ignore them and just focus on doing you out there.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Caruso, left side. 1 second left. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had a block party in that quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even...
Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama. Oh, connects again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. SGA passes to Wallace. Caruso outside. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
There you go, Wemby. Use that 7-3 length. Disrupt the offense.
Come get it. Come get it.
Double on Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Right side, Wembanyama. Again! What an avalanche!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Williams misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Carlson. Wiggins comes in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel good. He hits again.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. For San Antonio, Vassell comes in for Barnes, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Kessler. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons.
And again!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thank you for that, Allie. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Williams. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Thunder trail by 12. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 27.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
From deep, Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Left side, Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. And yes, another basket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. There's a screen. On the wing, SGA. To the middle. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Left side, Wembanyama. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is off.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Money from 3.
That's good. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
That free throw, no good. That one misses.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Here's Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 14. Ooh, the shot misses. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Now Wembanyama. From downtown. Yet another bucket.
I mean, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, that is unbelievable indeed. I never thought we'd see this. It stood since 1962. But now, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Oh, wow. I can't believe it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. Waters is checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. San Antonio leading by 19.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Outside, Williams, out to the wing, just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Offline with a 3. San Antonio with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembanyama. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Caruso outside. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.